Note, this is a parody of the well-renowned channel CinemaSins. While I thank them for their influence in me creating this video, I am not affiliated with their channel. In any case, let the sinning begin.
Jenny, your fiancée?
No, she was, but I'm not mad it happens.
It sucks, but a woman leaving a military man is unfortunately more cliche than most people would like to admit, both on TV and in real life.
Doc, he's cool. I found him on the internet.
Because that never goes badly.
I want to be clean!
Yeah. You understand this is a soap commercial, right?
Sophie is overinvested in this.
You or me?
What are the odds this guy has a phone with this ringtone, which is the same as Elliot's?
Does your mama have your number?
This guy falls for this.
Parker,
Master Thief's phone is not on silent while robbing a museum.
what about you?
Yeah. Not about to tell two known thieves what I did with a multi-million-dollar payout.
Don't you trust us?
Don't blame Elliot, they did one job together, so of course he might not trust them yet.
Welcome to Leverage Consulting and Associates, founded by the great Harlan Leverage III.
Nate is going to kill you.
Did you paint that?
I'm gifted.
It's weird.
I'm trying to figure out if I side with Hardison or Elliot on this. It is impressive that a computer hacker painted that, but Elliot's right. It's kind of weird.
You know what? A plant. I'm a big supporter of dandelions.
Dandelions? They're more weed than plant.
I mean, you know, after he gave the rest of it away.
Whoa. What do you mean, he gave it away?
Yeah, all of it. Every last penny.
He's kind of the only good guy out of all of you. Are you really surprised?
NFL, NBA, and yeah, I threw in a little bit of hockey because I know you people like that.
That's stereotyping.
5.56 NATO rounds, mixed in with some 9 mils from the submachine guns. Insurgents would have used AK-47 with 7.62 ammo. Has more of a crack. Contractor shot him up all right.
You ID'd the weapon from the gunshot sound?
Has a very distinctive sound.
Is it? AK-47s do have a distinctive sound, but he's talking about another weapon. There is way too much going on there for me to even try to figure this out. I want to research, but I don't want to research. Stop forcing me to research, Leverage.
That's why Corporal Perry is lucky. He doesn't have lawyers. He has thieves.
So, is Nate admitting to being a thief now?
Hardison?
I do appreciate continuity. Sophie said earlier.
Nate is going to kill you.
Not only that, but Nate's little double take there did make me laugh a little. But I'm also left to wonder why it is that Nate didn't notice the painting earlier when he first walked in. He didn't think, ooh, let's take a look around at the new offices. I'm not taking this in away this time, it's just something I wanted to point out.
When the hell was you going to test it?
Big baby.
Actually, for most people, that's an understandable reaction. Also, did no one hear that?
Hey, Hardison, Parker, guard sweeps are every 10 minutes. It means you got 9 minutes, 30 seconds.
They got in 30 seconds? Even with Hardison's flailing and his unfamiliarity with repelling buildings? Come on.
I'm with executive orders.
They're a London-based defense contractor.
Executive Orders Defense Contractors does not exist in England based on my research.
Hardison, what's this bill they're talking about?
You know what?
No one at this party seems to have noticed Nate standing in a corner talking to himself yet. I'm a little surprised he didn't notice that. Also surprised no one noticed that. Sophie was looking away. How could she have possibly known that DeFort wouldn't see that?
There's no magnetic strip.
It emits a little radio frequency.
What?
But I still need a few more sounds.
How many?
Oh, I only need the sounds p, t, u, e, o, a, k, a, f.
According to Parker, a few now means 10.
And now all I need is f, and k.
This is shrimp!
Very good, then.
It's shrimp, you stupid fuck!
Oh,
Avoiding saying the F word in the show to keep it PG-13.
It wasn't an accident. Perry isn't a victim, he's a witness. Castleman strike you as the kind of company to keep a witness alive?
Evil corporation likes to kill witnesses cliche. You probably just gave that guy a cardiac arrhythmia.
The tall one, the way he used the knife, ex-Marine, probably Force Recon.
You ID'd a guy off his knife fighting style.
It's a very distinctive style.
Surprisingly, it is kind of a distinctive style. But does Elliot now have the recurring lines of saying it's a distinctive blank? If it happens a third time in this episode, I'll be convinced it will be a recurring thing which I don't yet know how to feel about.
You guys called on me. You begged me to run the crew, agreed to play by my rules.
He did not say or do that in this episode or the previous one.
We finished this one.
just one.
So why were these offices even made if they weren't going to be doing this frequently?
When men are telling the truth, they're not looking me in the eye. A man only ever looks a woman in the eye when he's making the effort to lie to her.
In some cases, yes, but not all.
May I put that away for you?
That didn't sound like a question.
In that context and tone, it was definitely not intended to be a question. Seriously, how smart is Nate? I feel like I'll be doing a lot of complaining about how overly smart he is.
This woman from a British company,
Executive orders.
How do you get era from executive orders? If you're trying to trick him, at least make it a little more believable.
This site is like wood porn.
Wood porn? Did you just pull that out of your ass?
You know, I still think it would be easier for me to just hack the bill in a printer queue.
No computers, no. A bill is put into a wooden box on the congressional floor called the hopper.
A wooden box?
A wooden box.
You knew Parker was going there, but you didn't know about the wood box, hence why you can't hack the building?
It's in.
Go ahead, girl. Sexiness. Like,
We want to ease up on that a little bit.
No, Hardison, you really might want to ease up on that.
after that, there's, well, whatever you call the rich guys on telephone's version of makeup sex.
You're just pulling all these out of your ass now, aren't you?
Oh boy. Something worth killing for.
Main character says something ominous cliche. Also, something worth killing for.
I just have to spoof the IP address and overlay a digital duplicate on the Wi-Fi. Or that. I'm sorry, it was too far away for you to punch. I'm sure that really frustrates you.
Throwing was easier than punching in that case, especially when you got wicked and unreasonable aim like Elliot's. So wait, if Elliot and Parker and Hardison are in, how did they get past Kesselman?
What do you think is in there?
Artifacts from Baghdad museums, maybe some from the Saddam palaces.
Nah, I bet it's weapons. A lot of back alley arms dealing going on in a war zone.
Given how much Parker loves money, I'm surprised she didn't see that as a possibility. Let me guess, there's money in there.
Hey! Line of sight! You shouldn't be away from that container.
Something's wrong with the webcam.
Something's wrong with the webcam, and you're away from the container. So why exactly are you away from the container? This looks almost impossible to get out of. How could they even get out of this one? And the world may never know.
What is it? $200-300 million in U.S. currency? What's it doing in Iraq?
We sent it there. Beginning of the Iraq War, billions and billions in ones, fives, and 20s, all cash, sent to Iraq for reconstruction. 9 billion went missing.
Okay, I'll give props to the show. This is accurate and true information. A first in the show as far as I've seen. I'll go ahead and remove this in.
Have to hear this again?
Hey, you, Hirsch, come here. You where's the Pacific Cruise, the parking lot?
You people have to move away from this area.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to, jackass. Just tell me where my car is.
Yeah, that's right. Start a fight, why don't you?
Ah!
Oh!
No, just no. They're trying too hard.
No! Perimeter! There's a white truck coming at you! Do not let it pass!
Did the congressman not hear or see any of that commotion going on?
Open it.
Okay, I see what this is. This is racial. This is about my ethnicity, ain't it? It's because I'm Jewish?
Firstly, he's black and his shirt name tag says white, which is definitely a cliche. Secondly, he seems overly calm about this, indicating Team Leverage has a plan, which at this point is not surprising in the slightest. Third, ethnicity? Really?
Your phone call said 541.
Clearly, no one was paying attention to any of the numbers or dimensions of the surrounding container units, but in the moment, who does?
I, for one, am not going to stand by and let this sort of war profiteering continue.
All of them going off at the same time is highly unlikely, but Hardison. Wait. If the money was still in the 541 container, then how in the hell did they get some of that money onto the truck? What is this, freaking magic?
The world doesn't work this way.
So change the world.
Who I am by now.
Okay.
I walk the records.
We've got it. We can take care of everybody.
And now she's open-minded, just because someone gave her a veritable crap ton of money. Money is usually the answer, even if people don't like to admit it.
Oh boy. Midlife crisis.
Absolutely.
Definitely midlife.
Totally. Midlife crisis.
I debate if Parker is even fully aware of what the phrase midlife crisis means.
A drunk, slutty camel.